my gosh.
One of your creatures has died.
Yeah, I just lost one of the orcs.
Ding dong, it's payday. Your throne room is under attack.
Oh, Spiders sent a wave of stuff after the dungeon heart. Had to go back. Anything else here? There's a little bit of evil over here I missed. They should have that under control. They can take out the spider's nest. Need 450 if I want vampire queens.
Once again, a thunderous storm hit the mountains.
After last night, this game seems to have some nice quality of life all over it. Oh, referring to the frustrations I hit during the Warhammer game. Spam that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the story of the Age of Sigmar game, but yeah, definitely hitting some frustrations while playing it. Shoot, no, I meant to make a Banshee, not upgrade the Banshees.
Thanks to the artifact, the bravely winning evil's creatures were protected from the roaring gusts of wind, giving them an advantage in the fight against the heroes.
Alright, I think we finally cleared out all the spiders' nests. I needed dynamite to get to this creature of good to get evil from killing it. But I used the dynamite I found at the beginning. I used it to just kill enemies because there was an achievement to kill enemies with it. And I didn't even look for rocks to use it on.
The storm had lost its strength.
Speed potion. Let's not fight all of that at once. Let's wait. Let's wait for them to come closer. These imps have some crazy range. Imagine there isn't any more dynamite and you have to restart. Well, it's an optional objective, not a main one, so I wouldn't have to restart anyway.
Payday.
Yeah, I don't know if there's more dynamite or not. The undead are immune to the healing potions. So we might lose the banshees and then they'll respawn in the dungeon if that happens. Let's see, what else can we do? Need 450 evil for that. Any more rooms need doors? Oh, I'm out of gold, like entirely. What? That's not good. Okay, there's some. Alright, there's a lot here. Breaking those hero statues reminds me of, like, two things. One, breaking statues of Handsome Jack. And two, the first level of StarCraft 2 where you break the statues of Arcturus Minsk. Admug, anything releasing this month you're excited to play? I'm thinking about trying the new Grim Dawn update tonight. The biggest audience I had pre-Guild Wars 2 was playing Grim Dawn.
You have lost a creature forever.
You've lost a creature forever. What? Oh, one of the orcs died. Oh, shoot. I just told her to cast a spell and then she died. Do you get, let's see, I want to test something. When you destroy a room, do you get back the money? You do get back some money.
Another storm was brewing.
Okay, we got most of our troops back together now, except Talia. She's still gone. Oh, no, that she's here. She's just being freaking lazy. Typical Talia. Isn't that like PoE? Yeah, it's an ARPG. So it's action RPG, same type of gameplay as like Diablo, Path of Exile, stuff like that. But Grim Dawn, you can make two classes. Or you pick two classes, kind of like Guild Wars 1. But you pick two classes and make a hybrid character. Now, you could just ignore one class and just play the other, or you could make a hybrid, stuff like that. But that means that, like, you know, when there was 8 classes and they added a 9th one, there was 8 new combinations. And then when they added another class, there was 9 new combinations. So it's like a scaling system. Every time they add new content, it's exponentially larger than the previous one. Is Chip nearby? Yes, he's asleep on the lower level of his tower. What did Grim Dawn add recently? That's what I need to find out. I know they said that it was the largest update they've ever done. That's what they said. So, it's supposed to be pretty thick. But I'll be reading on that today and see if it's something I want to dive back into.
The storm abated and moved on.
But I can tell you the game as it was even before that update was something I really loved. Just to show you, 646 hours played. Like, it really was something I liked. Gosh, we're actually getting some gold income again. Happy day.
Talia and the exploratory evil had discovered a new entrance on the overworld. This will give them access to a previously inaccessible area of the underground.
Oh, good. We're finally approaching the top of this damn mountain. Go, creatures! Smoke out the last few dwarves. Flatten them. Steal their wall decorations.
Alright, so we found some, like, dwarven tunnels or something. Where's the hierarchy? Get some vamp queens. Alright, now we have some combat healing for the undead forces.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
At this point, we have got a bunch of troops that come back to life if they're killed, but they still heal pretty quickly in, like, combat and stuff. And we got this seduce, or beguile, whatever it is that the succubi do to make enemies hit each other. So, really good CC in combat too. Is the story in Dungeons 4 a continuation from the previous ones? It picks up right after the end of 3.
Even though the dungeon was completely flat, this still led to a much higher position on the face of the mountain. In keeping with this, as if some invisible line set by level designers had been crossed, the storm outside intensified. It seemed like the raging winds...
As if some invisible line set by level designers had been crossed. is this?
It's payday.
Oi, guys! Surely you're not going to let those vermin take away our good dynamite now, are ya? Come on, you puppets. Get outside and guard that stuff!
Is there more dynamite here? I don't see any. Wish you could micro combat units underground like you can above ground. It would be nice, yeah, but I've figured out ways to do it. Alright, can this...
Once again, a thunderous storm hit the mountains.
Let them go back for a bit. Alright, the dynamite wagon. I'm gonna try to use the dynamite to access that side objective boss.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
A hero fell victim to the icy storm.
It's still going. Little snots can now quarry greystone. I don't know what that is. It's not the black rock. It's not the obsidian looking stuff. Just realized I never made the Chamber of Relaxation in this one. I should do that for the demon units. Let's see. Detonate.
Talia and the demolition-loving evil had used the dynamite they had found to blast a few rocks out of the way. In accordance with good old computer game logic, some treasures tumbled out of the blasted rock.
Great. We really deserve this for all the hard
Treasures
work.
came out of the hard
There should
rock.
be an achievement for this, I think. I said so. I love video games for their important contribution to culture. Come on, let's blow up some more rocks.
Let's increase how much mana we can hold. Arcanite says, what's new on the gameplay 3? What's up, Arcanite? It just came out. I'm 6 levels into it right now. There's a few, I mean, the story continues right after the end of 3. A lot of the gameplay is similar, but there is some stuff that has changed. Like, the undead have a new type of room where they can summon minion undead, so your undeads can summon more undeads. You don't have to deal with the brewery, that's gone. You can upgrade the throne room to increase the defenses there. There's a few units here, I'm not sure when the last one, like, I don't think Gnome, which, the Gnome looks like just a goblin, but he, like, you know, throws dynamites. The potion room is pretty cool. So you got this room that your workers can work in, just making random potions whenever they're bored. And then you got, like, a whole bar for them, and you can, like, use them in a fight anytime you want to. So, like, I can do this here, And it'll
The
make this
optimizing
room
evil
way more
used
effective for a
improved
time.
dungeon to massively increase the efficiency of one of its rooms.
You no longer have to have Nagas to mine mana like the previous game. You can do it with workers now. Let's see. Door. Wait. What? Oh, there we go.
The storm had lost its strength. Payday!
Speaking of, I should get the temple next so that the undead can make their minions. It's tentacles and do a speed spell on us. Okay, stop the shipment. Is there any more rocks we need to break?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I want to leave that portal where it is, so I'll use this portal to go back. Watching to see if I need to pick anyone up. Talia, move her to the back. A Banshee, that's fine. She'll respawn. Naga. There's like a 1 HP. Healing potion. Did the demons make mana in D3, not the Nagas? Wait, was it? I remember the Nagas would channel on some shrine or something. Maybe I'm thinking of the demons. But in any case, the little snots, the workers, do it in this one. There's one thing that the undead work at, which is the temple, which is how they make the smaller undead that follow them around. There were snake people part of the demons. The Naga in the previous game were the healers for the Horde. That didn't change.
Your enemies
There's
are
also
in the
like
dungeon.
trolls. I've not seen any sign of the trolls in this game yet. Like the brewery for the Horde units, because they always wanted beer. Like there's no sign of that in this one. Oh, that is not big enough room for that. Okay.
manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Summon tentacles. Should be solid.
Another storm was brewing.
It's payday.
Sorry, this big optional objective creature is taking damage from the storm, just not a lot. Making sure I got all the troops here. Quick save. Alright, what do you do?
The
Summons
storm
back up.
rose with immeasurable force. One of the heroes could no longer resist the cold. Enemies are in the dungeon.
Ow. Alright, got the evil. Enemies in the dungeon. Alright. Portal back. It's a mana boar. Mana boar? Mana boar? This thing. Just goes around and eats mana and gets bigger and more dangerous. Complex potions.
The complex
that.
evil now had access to complex potions. From now on, little snots could also make these at random in the voodoo brew. The slimy evil had used slime barrier to seal off an area of the dungeon from enemies, as well as its own creatures.
Just letting my troops recover for a minute, since they were just fighting.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Using a few spells to damage the area. Let's see, where was that other wagon? There it is. Don't think I need to break these rocks, but there's one more set of rocks I found that I can break, and it said earlier that we would get stuff for that, so...
A gold vein has been mined out. More rock was destroyed by exploding dynamite.
Oh wow, they're still fighting?